What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another one of my music video reactions. I guess I'm just gonna start calling these like a first impression video. I don't specifically know, but they're reaction slash reviews, and I'm super excited to take a look at the first sort of song that N.Flying, or one of the first songs that N.Flying has released in the brand new year. So I know that this song, Rooftop, there's another song that's come out with this one, and I do know that both of those songs are kind of a little part of a special-ish sort of, series of songs that they're releasing. I know that they released something in December. I'm not going to go back and listen to it, or at the very least make a video for it to share my thoughts with you guys. Unfortunately, we're just going to move forward from here, but I'm very excited and super stoked to listen to this song. N.Flying's a fun group. I like them quite a lot. The song Hot Potato last year was tons of fun. Among the, multitude of songs that I absolutely loved, last year. Didn't make it to my top 10 video, but that doesn't mean anything because I just narrowed my list down to 10 songs. There's plenty of other songs I could have made in that list. I've seen someone that made a list of 150 favorite songs from 2018. And if I did that, then that would have covered like every single song and then some. But that's it. So like I do in all my videos here, I'm going to listen to this song, watch this music video, give you guys my honest first impression thoughts on it, and then I will follow that up with some deeper thoughts as I listen to it a couple, or get some more listens in. And the entire point of that is to encourage you guys to share your honest thoughts on this song, whether you like it or not. If just click the subscribe button, just join the community, stay updated with everything that we're talking about. So with all that being said, let's get this song started. 너는 별을 보자며 내 몸을 당겼어 단 한 번의 달빛을 내 눈에 담았어 Every time I look up in the sky yeah. 그때 다른 게 더 없는 star yeah. 두지 않을게 저 달이 외롭지 않게 해줘 나는 별을 보자며 내 손을 끌었어 저녁 너를 잊은 옥상에 걸터왔죠 I think it's about time I say something. I don't want to go through like, the first half of this song without actually saying anything. But like I low-key like this. I'm into this like a little bit. I like the way that it feels. It's the little upbeat, or the being on the upbeat, or the whatever it is. Just like the way I just like the way it feels. I like this. This is great. Like the whole. I'm trying. I haven't seen yet, of course, a moment in this music video where they haven't been on a rooftop, which would fit with the theme. So that's good. I like that consistency in that regard. I thought we were about to get a little guitar solo moment right there. I guess we kind of are, but it's being covered up. Ooh, I thought it was over. That'd have been a good way to end it too. I would have enjoyed that ending. Also enjoyed that ending too. That was nice. I really I enjoyed that song. Like, I know that, like, you know, maybe my whole reaction to that is like, man, he wasn't really into that, but you know, I'm not really someone who's, when I see a video that I like or that I really like, unless I absolutely love it and it's like the perfect thing for me, I'm not going to be having a meltdown on camera. It just is what it is. This is me when I really enjoy something. And I mean, you could probably tell that I liked it because I was kind of like bopping my head to the song too. So that's one way that you can tell. If I'm moving my body to the beat of the song, I'm enjoying the song. So that's that. It's not really, you know, the song's not necessarily like driving me crazy the first time I listen to it, but it makes me feel good. I enjoy listening to it. It makes me want to smile a little bit. Makes me feel happy. It's a mood booster, and that's really all. That's really whenever I listen to music, or I should say, when I listen to a song and it makes me feel good like that. Like, I actually said this in my, you know, top 10 favorite songs video. You know, that listening to a song that makes you feel good is really like the best thing. And regardless of if, you know, musically or the composition or whatever of it is good or really good or the best or the worst, if you like it, if it makes you feel good, like, that's all that matters at the end of the day, right? And this song makes me feel good. I like it. I want some more of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave you guys with my question of the video, and then of course I'll be back with maybe one or two deeper thoughts on this song coming up in just a few seconds or so. I got definitely one thing, potentially two things that are related to kind of talk about this song that I think is kind of noteworthy. And the big thing that I've kind of taken away from this is listening to it a couple more times is that the song, I guess the beats per minute or whatever it is, the speed of this song, the pacing of this song is very slow. And I don't mean that in like a bad way or anything like that. I think that's just kind of a interesting point, is that I'm listening to this song, it feels like it is moving very slowly. Like, when I'm halfway through the song, I feel like I've listened to a full-length K-pop song, or a full-length, you know, N.Flying song like Hot Potato, or some of the other, you know, major, you know, album releases and stuff like that. So that's kind of interesting to me. You know, you don't normally get groups that are, you know, pop groups or whatever that release music that is necessarily, you know, this slowly paced, and especially when it's not necessarily the most kind of like supposed to be, I guess, maybe an emotionally based sort of song, or even if it's a ballad song, you know. And that's like I said, that's something that's kind of interesting to me. And then to kind of tie into that, one thing that the song does really well, despite the fact that it's kind of got a relatively slow pace to it, is like, even though it's slowly paced, it moves at a relatively slow sort of tempo, it still has a lot of feeling to it. And, you know, of course, the reason for that is, you know, I'm gonna say it's the reggae sort of feel to it, but it definitely is the guitar chords on whatever the beat is, plus the snare drum on whatever the beat is. Like, the way that they've kind of presented the beat and the flow of this song is what gives it the, you know, the massive, like, you know, feel and the groove to it. Despite the fact that it's a song that has a pretty slow progression and slow sort of, you know, well, yeah, slow progression from start to finish. So that's an interesting thing. It's one thing that, you know, when you listen to music, or when I've listened to a lot of music that isn't particularly, you know, quickly paced, that's not like a moderate or a fast tempo, you know, slow tempo music doesn't necessarily have the kind of, you know, groovy feel or the groove to it that this song does. So they've done a really good job taking, you know, a pace of a song, the pace of a song that is very likely to kind of feel like there's not really a whole lot going on, especially with the music track. And they added a little bit more life to it. They brought some life to a song that might have been, you know, a little bit lifeless in terms of like the feel of the music track or certain aspects of it. And that is something that is good. So instead of going for a song that's going to be, you know, like dripping with whatever kind of emotion, like sadness or happiness or whatever, in a slow paced song, they've found a way to actually add a little groovy feel, a little groove to it. Some, you know, you can feel the song more with this one than you would with another song potentially of a, you know, similar pacing, which I think is definitely good. And then the final thing, I think, which is just kind of, I was kind of debating whether or not I was going to bring this up or if it was either something that was particularly, you know, significant, but I do like just the use of the different vocalists of this group. You know, of course, now it's not very hard to kind of blend them together well and to get the two guys, you know, adequately represented in the song because, well, I mean, you know, N.Flying's a group of like 4 people or something like that. So it's not like you're trying to fit in like five or more guys who all sing and who all have roles in the vocals of the song. You don't necessarily have to do that with N.Flying. You didn't have to do that with this song. So fitting 2 people in and getting it balanced and having them work off of each other really well is a little bit easier, I think. But it isn't to say that we shouldn't recognize the fact that I think they did a very good job of, you know, balancing the vocals, the sung vocals with more of the, not necessarily rapped vocals, but the more, you know, rap stuff. You know, the vocalist and the rapper got their roles in the song and they worked together really, really well, and they both had pretty substantial participation in the song, which, like I said, it's not really something that is particularly out of the ordinary for N.Flying because, you know, with the whole rock band orientation and you know, format of this group, kind of lends itself to like 1 or 2 people singing and them being the, you know, spotlight of the song when it comes to the vocals. But, you know, just in the entire context of, I guess, K-pop, the industry that they kind of fit into, that's something that is kind of significant and is definitely worth pointing out. So those are some general thoughts. It's a really nice, just generally speaking, I really like this song just for the fact that it's something that's a little bit different and interesting from a lot of the other music that N.Flying has released in the past, especially when it comes to their promo songs, you know, the songs that they promote new albums with and stuff like that. So that's nice, and that's kind of the reason for, you know, special, you know, release projects like this, is to do something that's not necessarily meant to be a big revenue generator for the company or for the group or whatever, but is something that's a little bit fun, it's a little bit different, it's something that's probably more oriented towards the fans, that, you know, fans of N.Flying are going to enjoy more and, you know, really get a kick out of more than just people who aren't really fans of N.Flying. But then again, maybe someone who's not a fan of N.Flying before hears a song like this and is like, wow, I like that song, maybe I'm going to check out some more stuff from N.Flying in the future. So doing something different potentially attracts some different fans too. Who specifically knows? Whatever, it doesn't make any difference at the end of the day, because, or at least to me it doesn't, because, you know, it is, as long as this group, which I think that they will continue to have a career, continue to release music, that's really the only thing that matters to me. So that's what I've got to say about this song. I want to know what you guys think about it, whatever you thought, whether you like the song or you don't like the song, you feel somewhere in between, doesn't matter. I want you to share your thoughts in the comments below, and of course, to join this community, click on the subscribe button below the video just to stay updated with everything that we're talking about from now into the future, hopefully for eternity. That's my hope, that you can stick around with me for all time. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.